Welcome to the next episode of the Dark Web Deacon. Before we begin, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications. New videos are published every Monday and Thursday, and as always, be sure to like and provide comments. Several of my subscribers have been asking me to put together content related to what is really happening in Seattle's autonomous zone. So I scoured the dark web and surface web and put together a video montage of the good, the controversial, and the ugly to date to give an honest and fair account. In case you've been living under a rock, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, or CHAZ, now known better as the Capitol Hill Organized Protest, CHOP, is the site of series of intense standoffs between police and protesters, where cops in riot gear tear gassed and pepper sprayed demonstrators. After much backlash over these tactics, police eventually withdrew from their heavy presence in the area and boarded up the front of the East Precinct. Food for the demonstrators has been provided via a mutual aid network and has been going on for weeks, along with local businesses, donors, and volunteers helping to provide supplies. A local bartender says the scene is constantly changing as restaurants reopen and street vendors make a buck and intermingle alongside free operations. The bartender is quoted as saying, "I've eaten beef patties out of people's backpacks. There's a little bit of a health risk because you don't know where some of the food is coming from," but he adds the selections and supplies change often with some pleasant surprises. Borders and sanitation have been provided by the city of Seattle. Violence has occurred and has resulted in the death of one man and the serious injury of another. The video montage content I'm about to share looks at all sides and was sourced from a CHAZ subreddit, a Dread forum, local Seattle news stations, the Seattle PD, and insiders on site who posted their content to various streaming services.
I don't know who these guys are. I haven't seen them previously. I wonder what Coconut Wizard is doing right now. I don't know. He's probably over in the village, like the tents area. But I'm probably just going to hang over here because the march is starting soon. I don't know if these guys are patrolling or what. There's three of them. Yeah, you can see a line of people over here. I think they're getting food. I can see out of this blue tent there's like some smoke coming out, so I think people are lining up for food there. That's the East Precinct building, the abandoned police building here in the middle of the CHOP free zone. And then if you come just down the street, there's the information booth. So if you guys have questions about marches or petitions or the demands for who wants what, come to this information booth right here. It seems to be the place to go now for that sort of information.
CHOP is right next to like this giant park, Cal Anderson Park downtown, or I think some people are calling it Jimi Hendrix Park now. I think it's been renamed, or like a suggested rename. It's actually pretty well lit, again, because the CHOP is only like a couple of blocks, so like there isn't really like seedy alleyways and stuff. And again, this is the center of Seattle's nightlife, is Capitol Hill, so there's a lot of bars and shit around here. Oh man, I haven't played soccer in so fucking long. Holy shit. We have a literal DJ and dance floor popping up. Okay, they're holding like a dodgeball tournament. Fuck, you think I can get in on that? I'm white, is that okay? Do you think I'll be let in? Am I welcome at the cookout? Whoa. Dude, that guy's on the front lines. Holy shit. That guy's spry. Oh, nice catch. Apparently this is what the knee pads are for. Oh God, I think I'm gonna get caught in the crossfire. Holy shit. Oh man, they're just completely outnumbered. This is looking like a slaughter. All right, that dude just got hit with some form of aquatic weaponry. I was able to track down the woman with the weapon. It turns out it was just a squirt gun filled with water. I can't verify it. I asked her to test it, but she refused. am I gonna do? I'm not a cop. I can't force her to. Oh, fireworks.
It feels pretty chill here today. Seems like a lot less people. I think after the shooting happened, people got really serious about getting things more organized and less. Like Dan was saying, there was a community meeting where they discussed like, hey, we want the primary hours of operation to be 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We suggest people don't stay out as late, and we suggest people don't drink. It sounds like they're not going to enforce it, but these are just kind of like community suggestions. You can see downtown Seattle here in the background. Just about to cross over the I-5 freeway now, so it's probably roughly the halfway point to the West Precinct, the downtown precinct that we're heading to kind of occupy that space before marching onto the freeway. You see them redeploying the barricades down into the street. Keep traffic away from the back of the group.
This man right here.
Okay. And is he...
somebody, right when the meeting started, he came up to speak, or was
Yeah.
trying to calm it down, and the person behind me, I think his name was David, who spoke on a microphone for a bit, just right behind me was like, oh, that man's drunk. You can't listen to him, he's drunk right now. It's like, he might have had some sauce, possibly. He's trying to drink outside of the zone, not to show that there's drinking in there. There's drinking going on. But, yeah, he has alcohol problems. I do too. I'm a functional one.
Did they say at the meeting, like, we want to discourage a lot of drinking?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're here to get trashed, whatever, like, control yourself, hopefully. And if you can't, and you start lashing out, security will control, not attack you, but if you lash out and you start bringing anger and rage, yeah, they will see what you're doing and maybe bring you outside so then the streets can handle you, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even that. They're not gonna... It's a lot of confusion.
Okay. And they posted these, the outcome of these somewhere?
I believe so. I mean, Converge was there recording with a lot better audio than I, so...
Right? And you think I'm not gonna... I came out here to disrupt on the first day, y'all. I was not here to organize. I came to blow up a couple cop cars, loot the fuck out of Nordstrom's, and make sure that my black people made it up to the precinct. That's what got me here. But when I saw the behaviors that were going on, I knew that I had to adjust myself and become equipped for the situation at hand. I had to mobilize forward in a different way. I had to become more intelligent. So in the words of Malcolm X, I will never be violent. You think for a moment that if you cross me or mine, any of my black brothers and sisters, that I will not respond by any means necessary, you got another fucking thing coming.
You're choking me around the back. You have to put yourself. Is this a hug? We had this around here. Is this a hug? Put your throat in. It's a hug, buddy. This is a hug. This is a very forceful hug. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of a forceful hug. It's a love hug. Yeah, it's a rough hug. Yeah, Lord Jesus, give me strength for the battle. What does it feel like to get hugged by a homosexual? What does it feel? What does it feel? I'm gonna kiss you on the face. Glory to the King. I'll kiss you on the face, buddy. Glory to the King eternal. Glory to the King. Glory to the King. Glory to the King. Use those words. Come on. King of Kings and Lord of Lords, who only has immortality, dwelling in the light which no man can approach. No man can see or has seen. To whom be glory and honor forever and ever. Amen. Lord Jesus Christ, make a way like you did to the Red Sea. The Red Sea is parting. Let the Red Sea part for this man. Let the Red Sea part. Let the Red Sea part. Part the Red Sea. Part the Red Sea. Part the Red Sea. Part the Red Sea!
Part the Red Sea! Part the Red Sea!
Red Sea ain't going nowhere, Pop.
I am a free citizen!
But also the autonomous zone can choose to reject you as
I am a free citizen in the autonomous zone! You're here for this! No, I don't! Stop choking yourself! You're choking me!
Okay. I want you to find by the time you leave this autonomous zone, I want you to give $10 to one African American person from this autonomous zone. And if you find that's difficult, if you find it's hard for you to give $10 to people of color, to black people especially, you have to think really critically about in the future, are you going to actually give up power and land and capital when you have it? If you have a hard time giving up $10.
So today, we had a group of white folks, a group of white Christians, come onto the CHAZ and ask us if they can... Bootleg was there too, I'm sorry. Bootleg was there. I'll get there. Let me finish. And they came up and they recognized us as black leadership. And they asked for permission to play some worship music on the CHAZ. I was hesitant at first, but I realized that it wasn't my space to say no to. And that it was a space for everybody to offer something to the CHAZ. So I said, okay, cool, go ahead. No speakers, do it acoustically, don't preach. You can do your music, but don't preach. We don't want to hear it. I went and I told him to go ahead, set up. I talked to my other black leadership. Mark disagreed with me completely. He said, fuck them. he said no. He said, that's not what this is for. That's not what this message is about. They need to go. They can be here, but they need to listen and shut up. We don't want to hear their music. And I said, no. I was like, let's give them a chance. Let's give them a chance, right? So Maurice, the smart brother that he is, says, let's give him a test. Was that your idea or was that Mo's idea? Okay, whatever. Listen, one of them brothers had a smart-ass idea to test the white Christian folk. So Mark got on the megaphone and he said, whose lives matter? And we all know the answer to that. Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
Let me tell you, 2 of them white folks caught on. Only 2 out of 17 of them. So they failed that test. So then we waited a minute. Mo handed me the speaker and he goes, let's see if they learned their lesson. So I did it again. Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
Wait. Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
Okay. So guess what happened? They didn't learn their lesson. So I walked over to them. I told them that I'm going to own up to my mistake by saying that they were going to be welcome to play their music here. And I told them exactly what my brother Mark told me. That this space was not for their message. This was a space for them to come and learn and listen and hear the stories of the BIPOCs in this space and understand the trauma that we deal with on a daily basis. I then asked them if they wanted to join us on this march. 2 of them said yes, out of 17. But let me tell you something. They were here. They joined us. They joined us for the precinct. But I don't believe that they're here right now.
Where they at though?
But my point is, 2 of them were educated, right? 2 of them were like, okay, I see, I catch the message. The rest of them did not. So then, one of the young women, she pulled me aside. She asked if she could speak to me. I said yes. We had a little conversation. Then her little homeboy came over, and he interrupted our conversation. Which, by the way, I hate being interrupted. Let me just tell you, as a black woman, I hate being interrupted. I'm sick of that shit. Anyways, So this is my favorite part of this story, y'all. White boy comes up to me and he says that he understands the message and he understands why we're doing this. So when Mark asked him, okay, what's the message? Why are we doing this then? Let me tell you what his answer was. Well, I've been to Africa and I fed the orphans there. Oh, wait.
Get the fuck out of here, you missionary.
Right.
You walked away.
Okay.
A colonizer. He's a colonizer.
Let me finish. Listen up. I know we excited. He said, I've been to Africa and I fed the orphans. I spent some time there on a mission trip. Okay. So, excuse me? I had the same reaction y'all did. Mark walked away, he couldn't handle it, he almost pissed himself.
I almost let him shut their shit down. Personally, is what happened. I gave them a time limit. She went out for an hour. I gave 10 minutes.
So I'll tell you right now, I corrected this boy. I looked at him and I said, first of all, that's not the message. I was like, that right there is pure ignorance. You obviously don't understand why we're here. You want to know why we're here? It's not because we're starving. We're starving for fucking life. We're starving for air. We're starving for our children.
My son is
Anyways, I told him we're here because we are fighting police brutality. We are fighting against systematic oppression. We are fighting against our basic human rights being violated as black men, women, and children. Woo! I told this man he needed to take some time and educate himself. I told him he needed to take some time and listen and understand what is actually happening. I told him that while he's out there feeding the hungry and preaching the message, but only feeding the hungry if they hear his message, that he was not actually there for the people he was serving. Because in order to actually serve somebody, you have to do so selflessly. And if you are too busy speaking and preaching into their ear, you can't hear what they're actually going through to understand their problems. So I told him that the next time he tried to serve somebody, that he needed to serve selflessly. He needed to serve without a message. He needed to serve and listen to understand and not listen to respond with a message that he thought was better than what they had to say. So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give you guys a charge. The next time you see somebody, ask them what the message is. Ask them what they're fighting against. Ask them if they actually understand why we're here. And if they don't, educate them so that they can truly be here for the movement. That's all I have to say.
Shield. There you go. I'll take the other one. Shield.
Please move out of the way so we can get to the victim. All we're trying to do is get to the victim and provide them aid.
Yeah, I can walk up there. I do see some oh shit. More shots fired. I'm running away. More shots fired. I fell over and scraped the shit out of my hand, but I'm okay. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh.
But in the meantime, family members have occupied that corner. They're angry and looking for answers.
That was a baby. He deserved to sit up here and still be breathing today.
Lorenzo Anderson's godmother needs to know why.
I'm trying to understand why wouldn't you let 911 medics in to help him? Y'all picked him up. He could have still been breathing. We don't know that.
Why her 19-year-old godson was shot if he was given a fighting chance to live.
That's messed up that you guys sat up here and y'all took the responsibility in your own hands.
Seattle police say it's too early to speculate a cause. Rooks, an organizer of the CHOP, was there when shots were fired and says the dispute was over fireworks.
He was trying to save everybody by telling, the people to keep the fireworks away from the trees. An altercation arose from that.
The protesters plan to raise money to cover funeral expenses for the family. Rooks says everyone is trying to process the weekend's violence.
We need more unity amongst the people, that we need to give each other more love.
But Stacy says that won't be enough for her or the family. They want the protesters to be held accountable.
You guys let a black life go in your so-called Black Lives Matters protests on the street. Come on now.
In Seattle, Jennifer Lee, Q13 News.
So yeah, I see people running.
Hey, get to the whip. Get to the whip and go to the hospital. Make sure your boy is good. Give me that fucking phone, man. What the fuck are you doing, dog?
I'm with these guys, man.
Whoa, no. You get back. Okay. You get back. Hey, delete that shit. You get back. Delete that fucking shit.
Sorry. Is that your personal property? Yeah. That's my phone.
No, it ain't yours. You said you was with them. Is he with you?
Yes, I'm filming for the CHOP.
Is he with you?
James Madison. Guys, James Madison is the lead security guy.
Well, you ain't getting your phone back, and you're not getting your motherfucking phone back until I know you with James. I don't give a fuck.
Hey.
I do not care.
Sir, you have blood on your forehead. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Are you serious? Are you okay?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Kaya, where you at, Queen? You at home? Okay, stay there. Fuck. My little nigga just got shot. Yeah, this is war. This is a war zone, dog. I had to carry him to the stretcher. All right. All right.
I asked James Madison. Whatsoever. I just don't want to.
Stay right there, because if you with James, I'm coming back with him. You deleting this footage, man. You're deleting this footage. I don't give a fuck who you with. James! James! Is there anybody else shot?
No, everyone's good. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Jay. Hey, who's that boy there's somebody who's back to recording. Tell him to delete this fucking footage.
Hey, John, I'm gonna be hiding good.
No, get the fuck out of here. You're not armed. You already fucking heard me. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You good? Good. This is why I need your cats up here. You've seen it firsthand now. As soon as we can get them on deck.
Supposed to be his day, but it was Father's Day. We're gonna try to get him out to the mall. I'm talking to the mayor.
I'll be up all night. Yeah, I'll be up all fucking night. I'm gonna be here for at least 3 more days.
Right card, you good?
Hey, get ready. Get ready.
Get the fuck down and get the fuck
Go.
back if you're not armed.
Are you armed? Get the fuck back. Okay. Hey. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Fall back, bro.
Please do not
fall back, bro.
Move away from the street.
Fall back, bro. Come on.
Hey, these guys are
I'm not talking to them. I'm yelling at them.
Yeah. You guys good?
You guys shit.
Keep eyes out, man. Who the fuck is this? Who are you? Okay.
That's my bus. I got you, brother.
The guy who went to the hospital was breathing.
So, anybody want to hear this real quick? I have information on your patient.
Gather up if you want patient info.
Was it a white guy or black guy who
He's at the hospital.
He's moved to Harvard. We don't know. I wasn't close enough. You gotta ask, bro. Ask a question.
What?
Jack, or VTech, can you just...
You guys,
I think it's a good idea to have a conversation right here.
No, guys, let's move up.
Yo, we gotta be smart. We gotta be
Conversation, be smart.
you gotta,
Minimal patient.
not any extreme danger. I know. I see where he got money. He's good. See where he got hit. He's good.
I just took 12 weeks.
I just took 1 week straight there. You guys going to the hospital or what?
Just fine.
You guys going to the hospital?
Right now, I need all you guys are up again. I don't give a shit if they're legal or illegal.
See you later.
James, come with me. Come with me.
Walk back down. Wait, you guys around here in Stanley? Yeah. One of them address them, one of them fucking pull on the gap, hop one of the shoulders, through. He's already in the hospital. They get me a silver BMW. I need to talk to Chief Squadrons. I need this whole fucking perimeter back, I think. Concrete fucking make people walk. Okay, that's people back. Yeah. You need a barricade. I want you to meet someone too.
Right here. James.
Yo. That was fucking right in front. You a goddamn ghost. I love you.
Come on.
You know what I was talking about Slate? That's Slate.
Okay.
This is my number one.
What's up, Slate? Oscar Freeman, come walk with me. We're good. Everything's secure over there.
They got their caps.
Everything's secure.
Give me like 5 minutes.
Now I need to know who the fuck the guy was with the phone.
I personally don't fucking know who it was. Sure as shit wasn't my guys. He was a civilian. Good. Good? Yeah. I want to talk before we get in the homestead right here. There's too many prying ears and eyes in the homestead. So, what do you want to talk about?
This phone? This phone's weird, bro. I don't know who the fuck this was recording. But somebody was recording the whole thing.
This phone's been freshly reset. That's the default wallpaper.
Shit.
This shit was planned. You good?
Yeah.
You hit.
Nah, I'm not here.
Cool. We'll get you cleaned up. I got some saline. Apparently it's owned by a Sean. Plant, yeah, no. They're getting Twitter DMs right now too. And they're still streaming. See that? We need to turn this phone off.
Thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, and provide comments, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell in order to check out future videos published twice a week.